Good evening, and welcome to the Sunday evening poetry reading. I'm Scott Leisure. I appreciate you being with me as we wind down yet another weekend here in the Mile High City. My hope is that the past 2 days have been filled with relaxation and rest, and were without drama and chaos. Nobody needs that, right? Everyone deserves a couple of days to refresh and reset, however that looks for you. A nice day of structure, right? You have a plan or at least an idea of how you want your day to sort of go along, and it does that for the most part. Sure, there are going to be the everyday obstacles, red lights, having to call T-Mobile or Verizon because your phone isn't responding, right? There's always the guy ahead of you in line that seems like it's his first day out in public. Hey, maybe it is. Structure refers to the arrangement and organization of interrelated elements within a system or object. It defines how parts connect to form a stable whole, whether physical, abstract, or social. Without one piece of the structure, the entire thing, whatever it is, can collapse, right? Collapse. And not one of us needs anything collapsing around us. A few ways to find some structure in life is to identify your priorities. Know what is important and set a course to accomplish some of those things. Hopefully, your priorities are somewhat in check and aren't causing yourself or anyone you know harm or distress, right? Do we really need to have that discussion? Establish routines to help you set structure and maybe even reach a goal or two. If you want to lose weight, give up a habit, or start something new, it can't happen by waving a magic wand or any goal you might have for that matter. It's going to take a plan, time, and you're probably going to have to rearrange some priorities. Just saying. So, tonight's poem is about a guy who needs structure, needs priorities, needs a routine. That was my take when I read it earlier. Your understanding of the poem might be completely different, and that's okay. The title of tonight's poem is Another Crook. I don't know when I wrote this, and I feel like I might have read this one before. So if I did, here it is again. Another crook on a Sunday in the Mile High City. Here we go. The epic drought filled with doubt, unable to look inside. His own self will has made him ill. Some part of him had died. A fighting chance, his last romance. A lovely serenade. Prayers disappear in his one last beer. His debt remains unpaid. Beg and borrow, feel his sorrow, pockets full of change. He sits and stares, unaware. Nothing seems too strange. Reach out the hand and help him stand upon his own 2 feet. He tries to talk and starts to walk, his mission incomplete. Pass 3 doors, feet On the floor, another door awaits. Walks inside, he tries to hide and hopes he isn't late. A crowd is there. He's unaware of what he might find out. The people speak. His breathing is weak from trying to run from his doubts. The door still closed, his truths exposed. He's waving the white flag. A man sits near with an open ear, reaches deep into his bag. Just another crook. He pulls out a book and hands it to the man. It quells his rage on every page, life without a plan. He starts to read, his bondage is freed, thoughts begin to clear. Once a loss, a stone to toss, answers will appear. Amen, people. Amen. And thank you for being with me tonight and allowing me to share some of my creative energies with you. I hope you took something from it. Maybe you took a little inspiration to prioritize and structure a goal, or maybe two. Wednesday and your favorite weekly podcast Wednesday edition is in 3 days. Get into a structured routine of checking it out each week. 5 p.m. Instagram, YouTube, and scottleisure.com. All editions of Wednesday edition are posted on the YouTube. So don't freak out if you miss it on Wednesday, okay? Just breathe. Until Wednesday, be safe, drink your water, set some goals, find some structure, and organize some elements in your life. And as always, stay in your lane and have a wonderful remainder of your weekend. Good night.